Walk out onto your mat into a plank position and push your hips towards the sky. Your heels are going to reach towards the ground. Your head's reaching towards the mat. This is a down dog position if you're familiar with yoga terms. Come back to plank, lower all the way to the mat, and just straighten your arms so just your upper body is lifted off of the mat. Now lower all the way to the mat. We're going to open your shoulders. So right arm straight out away from you. Push into your left hand right by your shoulder. And then swing your left foot behind you and plant that foot on the ground. So you've got a bend in your left knee. Your right leg is straight and flat on the ground. And then switch sides. So pushing into your right hand. Left arm is straight out away from you. Right foot comes behind that left leg, and you plant your foot on the ground. Now back to center. Let's come up to a tabletop position. So on your knees and your hands. And then we're going to do some cat-cows. So round your back as much as you can, reaching your spine towards the sky, and then bring it the opposite direction, reaching your stomach towards the ground. Rounding it both directions, back and forth, inhaling and exhaling. Now, we're going to reach our left hand under the body, straight out to the right, and then we're going to push back to a child's pose position. So pushing your hips all the way back towards your heels. Right arm stays straight out in front of you. We're pushing into that hand to push your hips back. Come back up to tabletop so you can switch sides. So right arm under the body, reaching out to the left, back in that child's pose. Back to tabletop now, and we're going to do a few more cat-cows. Rounding and then arching. Let's push back to a child's pose now. So hips go back towards your heels, arms straight, and then we're going to walk the arms over to the right. You should feel a stretch through the left side of your back with this. Now let's walk them over to the left. Come back to center, back up to a tabletop, just for a couple more of those cat-cows, rounding out your back in both directions. Now let's push back to a child's pose one more time, hips as far towards your heels as you can, and then let's release our arms, just bring them back by your feet, and let your body just sink into this position for as long as you'd like. We'll finish here.